What is up, everyone? It's Delt Lead, and welcome to tonight's Juno New Origin live stream. It is good to see so many people in the chat already. Let's see, Luckwat, Izar Basra, Asynchronous Man, Jacob Daniel, Chronos Player, Sing Pizza, MJ Sagaster, Wills123, Fundamental Exploration. Everyone, welcome to the live stream. I hope you are all having a good night tonight. If it is not night, wherever you are, then good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, whatever time of day it is. I hope you are doing well in your point in the world. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Yes, it's good to see you as well. Very exciting. It is very exciting. Juno New Origins has officially come out of beta today. Today it is in 1.0. It's no longer early access. It is a real game now. It's a real, honest-to-God game, and it's doing well. I was looking at Steam charts. Actually, let me pull this up. Steam charts. Here's some cool little factoids from today I was looking at. After the live stream, I noticed a lot of my videos, you release a video and it kind of goes up and then it kind of flattens out. And so a lot of old videos of mine flattened out, and then around noon today, they all kind of went, back up. And I attribute that primarily to the release of the game and the trailer coming out, because there was like a very consistent peak in all of my views. So let's look at Juno New Origins, and let me share the screen so you guys can actually see what I'm looking at here. Let's see. This one? Is it this one? Come on, OBS, work for me here. Work for me. Why are you down in the corner? Get back. Get up here. All right, look at this. Juno New Origins. Current player is 422 people currently playing the game, which is an all-time high. Yeah, all-time record. Now it's down to 407. But look at this. Whoa, a lot of people are playing right now. That is actually super encouraging to see. I love to see that. Here's the all-time graph. Boom. Here we are up at the top of this peak. So, congratulations, Jundrew, on your success in releasing the game. That is super exciting. So, what are we doing today? I put a poll out on my Discord. If you want to be a member of the Discord and you're not, you should check the description below in this video, and there's a link to the Discord for you to check out. But in the Discord, I put out a poll asking what I should do for the live stream today. And people voted pretty heavily that they wanted to see me build a submarine. So that is what we're going to try to do. I'm not really 100% sure how to build a submarine. I've got some ideas. I've got some pretty strong ideas on how I want to do this, but nothing definitive yet. So we're gonna do our best here to figure this out. And maybe have some fun along the way. I think that's all part of the fun. Gee, those graphics look good at 144p. Well, why are you watching the stream in 144p, dude? I'm streaming in 1080, so you can definitely watch this in a lot higher resolution than that. Let's see. Oh, were they just blurry? Was it something on my end? Frickin' Google, man. Every time I try to do something with Google, it fricks it up. All right. Let's see here. This is our fuel tank. We'll make this the main fuselage for our submarine. How do we want to do this? Ask YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. If everyone's saying it's blurry, then it's blurry. Is the game blurry? Is like the stream blurry, or is it actually okay? Hold on. What's the resolution of the stream right now? Oh, hold on. Yeah, YouTube's complaining. What are you doing? What are you doing, YouTube? Okay. Hopefully that sorts itself out. Hopefully that sorts itself out. Oh, Shaker FPV says it's all good for me. Okay. As long as one of you is able to see it. All right, fine. We're fine. We're moving on. Okay. Real talk, though. How are we going to do this? What do I want the shape to be? Should I do like a submarine-shaped submarine, or like a little research submarine? I don't know. Let's make it maybe a little blend of the two. So first thing, let's make this a 4 meters in depth. Yep, and we'll do 3 across. So it's a little bit bigger, and then let's do 12 long. That's too big. 8 long? That looks better. Do an egg shape. Well, I mean, they're all kind of egg shaped, you know. Yeah, let's go with that for now. Put a front hemisphere on it. Cool. We'll do seamless edges on both there. Make a full interior. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. My intention for the live stream is to build a submarine that works. For the first half of the live stream, build a submarine that works. And the second half of the live stream is drive the submarine around and actually go look at things. Use pinch. Oh, I could use pinch. Yeah, let's try out the new tools we have. Pinch. Whoa. Ooh. Oh. That could be nice. Slant. Slant and pitch. Oh, look at that. That actually looks like the keel of a ship. That's pretty cool. Okay. How should I use pitch though? Cuz that Oh, you know what I could do? Here's what we could do. Okay. I need to roll this over. Like so. Now, if we go take the pinch tool again, like that, now it's a little bit more. Is this the egg shape you guys are talking about? Is this the egg you want? Yes, we can make airfoil shapes. That is something that came out in the new update, which is exciting. Let's see, do the same for this. 425. Come on, there we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Look how nice that looks. That's such a nice little feature. Okay, so that's our hull. And we'll just copy, swing this around, slap this on the back, and we'll call it good. That's the outside of the hull. Rotate like 180. No, I'm not gonna do an inverted egg shape. That wouldn't make any sense because wouldn't you want the wider section on top? I can rotate it another 180. You guys think this looks better? Like that shape? I am a submarine guy, but our submarines are just cylinders. And I keep hearing egg shape, so we're doing an egg shape submarine. You'll settle for any egg. Okay, this is the egg. This is the egg we're getting. For our little research submarine. Let's add a couple more cosmetic things to it now. Let's start by... that's too small. Too small. Come back. Okay. Let's add this little guy here. We'll resize it here in a second. First, I want to get this lined up nicely. 90. There we go. Right there. We got to have the hatch, you know. Maybe the U.S. needs to change their submarine shapes. Yeah, probably not. I think... I'm pretty sure we've settled on a good one. Okay, let's tuck that in. Nice. So this will be our hatch. We'll spend some time making this look nice, and then we'll work on making it work properly. I would like to actually have this thing look nice. We're going to design the hatch first. So here's my idea. Turn off auto resize. Yep. Yep. And then watch this. Watch this. Boop. Oh, need to turn on auto resize now. Cool. Look at that. We've got ourselves a little hatch, guys. Look at our little hatch. See how nice that looks? Now, what we can do, what I'm going to do, we'll add the strut part for the rest of this, is we've got a gun. Boom. See, we have a gun on our research submarine. It's for shooting fish. No, it's not a gun. It's going to be... Oh, shoot. Come on. It's going to be a porthole. That's what this is. It's a porthole. A porthole for looking. It's not a gun, guys. Stop calling it a gun. All right, let's 0.01. And there we go. Just want that right there. Now let's get this kind of centered. I want this to be round because circles are the strongest shape for pressure. You want things to be circular when it comes to pressure. 0.05 and 0.03. There we go. And tuck this in. That's too far. Dang it. Okay. Give it a 20 millimeter gun. I'm not putting a... I do have the weapons mod. We do have the weapons mod downloaded. Add a rocket bay for space exploration. Yeah. No, let's just get a submarine that floats, and then we can worry about the bonus features afterwards. We'll call it our extracurricular activities. No, I'm not adding missiles to this yet. Hold your horses. Calm down. Jeez, you guys are so thirsty for missiles. Okay, that, and then if I put a hemisphere on it and shrink that hemisphere way down and flatten it, look at that. See, we got ourselves a little porthole. Now what I'm going to do is we'll take this orange color that I hate. We're going to do this. We've got a mission. Yep. Bring emission down to like 30%. Make it smooth. Make it wider like that. Yeah. Cool. Good. Awesome. Great. Then we're going to do six-way radial symmetry. Yeah, look at that. See, look, we're making a nice little submarine. Amaron, welcome to the live stream. Please put a Druid next to it for size comparison. Good idea. See, it's big-ish. It's not like huge. It's not a huge submarine. It's just a little research submarine. Got enough room for a couple of guys. You like the orange? Yeah, but it's I don't like the orange. Not that color of orange. It's too orange. It needs to be like it needs to calm down a little bit. It's for researching the characteristics of guns underwater. Yes. I approve. I like this plan. Okay, let's add our propeller shaft. Should we do 2 or 1 propeller? 2 or 1 propellers. What do you guys think? Throw it out in the chat. While you guys debate on propellers, I am going to add ballast tanks. That's what we're going to do. We're going to add the ballast tanks. And we're going to tinker these. Actually, we're not going to tinker them. No, we need to tinker these. 16 propellers is too many propellers, sir. Let's see. Water. Oh, I need to put this back to 0.05, don't I? 0.05. There we go. Let's do 1. There we go. So that's 1 ballast tank. Mirror. Nice. More balance, add them in pairs. 2 for all of them. Okay, we'll do 2 propellers. All right. And we'll add them to the end here. But I'm going to do the ballast tanks first. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have 2 sets of these. One is going to be tinkered to be massless. And the reason I'm tinkering it to be massless is we can pump the water from the normal mass ballast tank into the massless one, and that makes the weight of the water disappear. It just like goes away, which makes the craft more buoyant. And then we can pump it from the tinkered panel or the tinkered ballast tank into the normal ballast tank, and that makes the mass come back. So we're able to simulate pumping the water off and on the submarine, which lets us change our buoyancy. That's the idea. We'll see if it works. That's all we have to do. We just set that to 0 and we're good to go. So that's our ballast tanks. We will place them inside the submarine, but I do want them to be accessible so that I don't have to like, try and hunt them down and find them. That'd be really annoying if I had to hunt them down. So we'll add 1 here. Like that maybe, and then we'll add this next one. Get it lined up with it and add it right below. Like that. That should be good. And then just get them lined up. There we go. Okay, so those are our ballast tanks. Yeah. Normal or none. Let's color code them. So our top ones are our normal ones. And our bottom one is the light one. Yeah, I'm going to add a nose cone to them, don't worry. Let's also just paint this real quick. That doesn't look great. Maybe lighter, not as smooth. Is that better? Like a matte? I think that's fine. We'll call that good for now on these guys. Copy, copy. Copy, and... Nope, not that one. Not that one. Copy. There. So we've got the little bumps. It's going to be top heavy and flip. You make a good point there, sir. Okay. So this is our normal one, right? Yes. Do-do-do. 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 Come on. Get in there. How about that? Does that look better? What do you guys think? Does that look good as far as center of mass? Where's our center of mass? Center of mass is nice and low. That's good. Put a dead weight at the bottom. Well, but our dead weight is at the bottom. See, it's all the way down there. What happens when I empty these? Our center of mass is still pretty low. That's actually good. So we want the center of mass to be low. What are you using for up-down motion? I haven't really well, so we're using ballast control for buoyancy for up-down motion, and then we're going to use hydroplanes and forward motion to actually maintain depth. Because when you're on a submarine, you primarily use your hydroplanes for depth keeping. You basically use your ballast tanks to make you slightly lighter or slightly denser than water. You get pretty close to neutral buoyancy, but you don't get too neutral buoyancy. You always go a little bit above, a little bit below. And then you use your hydroplanes, and if you're a little bit below neutral buoyancy, you're just always driving forward, and you use those hydroplanes to give you that little bit of lift. If you're a little bit lighter than water, you use the hydroplanes to keep you down in the water. And so there'll be a guy on the helm, and he's going to be pushing the hydroplanes in and out to keep it level. So that's how we're going to maintain depth with this submarine. Let's see. I think that'll be good. You know what we could do, though? I want to make these ballast tanks a little bit bigger. Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to make it 1.2. 1.2. Okay, so those bottom ones are a little bit bigger. These top ones are also a little bit bigger. I'm going to tuck the top ones away again because they're a little too noticeable. They don't need to be that visible. But not that invisible. Come on, get there. Is that good? I think that's good. I think that looks good. We'll call that good for the ballast tanks. Hydroplane time. Do hydroplanes work underwater in Juno? Have we determined that they'll work? That's a good question. For now, what we'll do is we'll use electronics rotator. Yeah, rotator. So we're going to use the rotator part here, give it a extended base for some extra strength. Range, really don't need a huge range, like 30 degrees is fine. We'll do pitch for our control. Control surfaces, don't use a rotator. No, I'm using a rotator because I want the whole plane to move. I don't just want one part of the plane to move. There we go. That's a little big, so we're going to shrink that down. Also rotate that around so it's facing in the right direction. There we go. Let's see. That's a little big. This can be quite a bit smaller. How do you guys think about that shape? Does that look good? Does that look good? Doesn't need to be that thick. We can make it a little thinner. I think that looks fine. Control surfaces don't work. Jacob Daniel says yes, they do. Okay. I'm hearing different things from different people. We're gonna roll with it. Mirror. There we go. So those are our bow planes. And we want stern planes as well, and then we want rudders. Maybe change this shape up a little bit. We'll just make it a little bit more balanced, I guess. I don't know what the right word is. Balanced, maybe? I don't know. That'll be fine. Let's tuck the rotator into the ship a little bit. There we go. Oh, wait. I made a mistake. Hold on. Come back here. There we go. 90. Now we can tuck it in. I just needed to grab that copy. Okay. Stern planes, we'll change the shape just a little bit on these guys. Now tuck them in as well. Okay. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that should work. He hit Reddit weird because I have a mustache. Hey, you shut your mouth about my mustache, sir. You start mocking my mustache, I'm going to come to your house. I'm going to beat you. I'm going to beat you and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Those are the two things I do. Okay. We need propellers now, right? Yeah, balance the front and back weight. So you're thinking trim tanks? I'm thinking about that as well. And that's relatively easy to do. So trim tanks are... what's the best way to say it? Basically, you have two half-full tanks, and you can just shift the weight front and back to increase or decrease the amount of water there. So actually what I can do is use these hemispheres as the trim tanks. So if I put water in them, now I have some water to work with. Let's put just a little bit of water in each. Oh, let's fill them both half up, right? And see if that's enough. Doot, 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 and 50%. Okay. There we go. So we got 50% water in the both front half. So now the actual hemispheres there are the trim tanks for our front and back stabilization. Now let's do our propellers. Let's see. Doot, 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 doot. Where are we? What am I looking for? There it is, electric motor. I was like, why am I having such a hard time here? There's our electric motor. Give it some juicy torque. We'll give it... What's a realistic shaft RPM that also isn't classified? Let's say 180. I don't know if... Yeah, it's close enough to reality. 180 shaft turns per minute. For our max RPMs. We'll let that be controlled by the throttle. There we go. Okay, I think that should be good. So let's just add these to the side. Have them at 90. Rotate. Rotato. There we go. And scoot it on. Adapt that back here. Right there. Nice. 5,000 shaft RPMs is too many shaft RPMs. I'll tell you that right now. That's not accurate. That's a little aggressive there. Okay, so that's one, and then we just mirror that. Does that work? Actually, here, let's do this. Let's add another fuel tank. Shrink it down. Shrink it down. Shrink it down. Mirror. There we go. Scoot that in. Now we can just scoot this back. Like so. Paint it the silver we're using. Cool. Cool. All right. I think that should do. Electric motors. All right. Now we just need to do the propeller assembly here on the very ends. And we'll probably have to get this. We'll have to tweak these quite a bit. I'm going to guess right now. that we're not going to get it right on the first try. Okay, so how do we want to shape these? Let's go in like that. Probably not probably not just a triangle. Let's start with a flat blade like that. What do you guys think? Does that look good? Let me check the War Thunder forums. Yeah. Yeah, you do that, buddy. That is one way to find classified information is to check the War Thunder forums. Maybe wider so it comes out. Fat blades like this. I don't know anything about propeller design, so I'm kind of shooting from the hip here and just doing what feels right. I have no idea. Maybe that works. Let's roll with it. Let's assume that that's gonna work. I also don't know which direction these are going to be spinning, so that's fun. Oh shoot, this is the one thing that's a little frustrating. Yeah, that is a pretty fat propeller blade. We'll see if it works. It might not. What is going on? Why are you like that now? Excuse me? What is going on? Just attach normally, please. There we go. Okay. One, two, three. Okay. Brake symmetry. Okay. Now we can re-add this back on. Frick. Why would you do that, game? Why would you do that? Why are you the way you are? Watch this. Okay. There we go. Part connections. Disable all, enable only those. There we go. Now it'll work. Here we go. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Mirror. Okay. That works. That looks good. We can flip these if we need to. I can just reverse the rotation direction of these propellers if need be. But for now, I think that'll do us. Make that wider. And go in. Go in. There we go. There we go. Paint all. Nice and shiny. The fin connected to the fuel tank. Yeah, I realize the fin connected to the fuel tank. I'm just annoyed that the fin connected to the fuel tank. Okay, we got nice shiny. Oh, should we do like a brass fin? Ship fins can be brass sometimes, right? They're not that shiny though. And they're a little lighter yellow. Like that? Maybe like that? That looks pretty good. I don't really know a whole lot about propeller design. We're really just guessing here, but I do like how those look. So we'll go with it. And then let's add a hemisphere again. Watch this. Just slap this. First got to rotate around, then we'll put it on. Come on. Come here. Come here. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Come on. Come on. Nope. That's not what I want. Nice. It's perfect. It's fine as is, and it doesn't need to be changed at all. That's better. Actually, probably a little longer. That doesn't look bad. Yeah, make it metallic and half smooth. I think I think that looks good enough. Maybe. Maybe. What are we missing? Oh, rudders. Rudders, 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 rudders. Every ship needs a rudder. Okay. $180. That doesn't look right. Now it looks right. Is that centered? Yeah, that's centered. Okay. All right, rudder design. Let's look at this. I'm gonna go in a little bit. I think that looks good. Yeah, there is a delay in the chat. I wanted to try and do ultra low latency, but that made YouTube really sad. So we're gonna go with low latency. Boop boop. Okay, that's one rudder. Two-way symmetry. So now we have two rudders. And don't invert on mirror for this one. We want this one to be yaw. And we'll give it 35. Okay, so that's a submarine. There are new planets. There aren't new planets. At least not in the very recent future. Shall we give her a go, boys? Should we put her to water? See how she does? Times 2 new planets? What? Are there new planets? Did I miss something? Hold on. What? What are we talking about? At first I thought no, but am I missing something here? DSC Bay. Give it a yeah. Oh, you're talking about the poll. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, sir. I thought I had missed something big. He saw the poll. Yeah. No, they changed the plans. Taurus got some upgrades. Some other stuff. There's some other like retexturing of some things to make it look a little polished, you know. The addition of this base here. So, I believe our trim tank is a little full here. Oh, look at that. The trim tanks work though. Hey, nice. Look at that. Look how well that works. Let's fill that up. Come on. Come on. Okay, so we need to add a counterweight. I forgot that these motors are heavy. How much do they weigh? 1.5 tons for each of these motors. So it's a little top heavy. We're going to fill. Hold on. So that's not a nominal orientation for our submarine to be in. It's okay. It's okay. We're fine. Oh, I also need to be draining this one. Okay. All right, we've righted ourselves. No, we're fine. Don't abandon ship. We've righted ourselves. Look, it's all okay. We're fine. Okay. We're we're stable. We're stable in the water. Let's finish filling our ballast tanks and see if we can get it down, we're good. If we can't get it down, then we'll just need to increase the size of our ballast tanks. Oh, we're so close though. We're so close. Okay. That makes me feel a lot better about this design. There's one more thing we need to do, which is we don't even have any electricity. I forgot batteries. Doy. I forgot batteries. Just want to make a Taurus drone. You should do that. You should do that. Build a rocket, send a like flying drone to Taurus. That would be super awesome. You should do that. You should record it, and you should share it with us. I would love to see some missions to Taurus. I'm gonna do a mission to Taurus in the community system, probably this weekend if I've got some time. All right, how much battery do we need? 408 kilograms. Mirror. So a little less than a ton in battery, which is fine. Let's push this forward all the way. Oh, and you know what we can do? Let's have these actually protrude. Watch this. We're going to have these protrude. And then I'm going to add lights to the front. Hide the base. Rotate them. Watch this. Now we're going to have little searchlights on our submarine. Like so. Look at that. See, now we have little searchlights. Now we can explore the depths. Let's make these wider angle. And we'll set those to activation group 2. Oh, we should probably do activation groups as well. Okay, 1 will be our main engines. Yeah. Okay. Also something we can do. Let's see here. We've got the generator. Now this part I actually like a lot. This little guy is really handy. Because we can use this guy to make electricity from fuel, which is a super handy little thing to be able to do. So this will be our generator. Jet fuel. Yeah, those are all fine. 15 kilograms seems a little light. Let's turn the sound down. 800 grams per second of fuel. Yeah, that sounds good. 878 watts. How much power do these put out or use? 87 kilowatts. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Oh, wow, that's a lot of power. Okay. Let's up the size here. If we do a 200% sized generator, that gives us 3.5 kilowatts, which is better. That's better, I guess. We'll go with that for now. That size makes it a little awkward, though. We could do it on the bottom. No. That's fine. Nuclear sub. Ooh. Oh. We could actually build a nuclear sub with stock parts, because we do have radio thermal generators. How good are these guys at power generation? 58 watts. They're not good at power generation. 87 watts. They're also 130 million a piece. So we're not going to do that. We're going to use this generator right here. I'm just going to put this in the submarine. We are going to give it an activation group. This will be activation group 3. And we'll move it all the way forward to increase our weight up here. And we'll move it down. Yeah. Just like that. Okay, next we need a fuel tank for that. So that's the next item on the agenda. That's not what I wanted. Excuse me. Come back here, please. I said come back here, please. There we go. Stay right there. We need diesel. We need diesel fuel. Jet fuel, 1.12 tons. That'll go inside. Could we cheat the energy output of the generator? Maybe, but I'm not going to, because we can just charge the battery while we're not moving. It looks a little stubby, almost cartoonish. I would agree, it does look a little stubby, but it's a research vessel. Oh, and actually, because it's a research vessel, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna redo the color scheme. I just realized research vessels aren't gray normally. What color is a research vessel? They're white. They're primarily white with orange accents. So we're gonna do that. Paint, 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 paint. Here's what we can do. Watch this. Striped. Instead of blue, we're gonna do orange. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Why? What is this? What is this right here? Why is it like that? That doesn't look right. I did mirror symmetry, right? That seems so wrong. We all live in a yellow submarine. I could do a full-on yellow submarine. I'm not. I'm not going to do that. But I could do that if I wanted to. But I'm not. But I could. But I'm not. Okay. I actually don't understand that at all. Why are the stripes the way they are? Okay, new plan. We're just gonna paint individual things orange. Nope, not that. Not the main hole. Just this and the top and the ballast tanks. Okay. Maybe the shafts. Does that look better? Thoughts? Yellow accents on the submarine. Too yellow? Does it need to be more orange? That's too red. Color picker time. There we go. What do you guys think? Does that look better? I think that's tolerable. We'll go with that for now. Let's test it out. We should have corrected most of those weight balance issues. I say we send it. I say we send it, and if it works, it works, and if it fails, it fails. And we'll deal with the consequences after the fact. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna explore the ocean, and we're gonna capsize. All right. So we've capsized. We have successfully capsized, everyone. It's okay. We're going to fill our ballast tanks. Where's the other one? There's the other one. Fill. Drain. Our propellers work. I don't know if they move us, but they do spin. So that's progress. That's progress. Our trim tank is probably all jacked up still. So I'm going to... We can only do one of these at a time. So I'm going to stop with that one. Let's get as a little closer to neutrally buoyant. Okay. That's good for now. Let's turn off these two. Yep. We're going to drain this one, and we're going to fill this one. Fill it up, fill it up. Okay. That's close. We're still listing over, but we'll be okay. We just need to fill up our ballast tanks. Okay. Ballast tanks are completely full. We still are too heavy. We're closer. We're a little lower in the water, but we are still too heavy. Trim planes need to be adjusted, but they look good for the most part. Our yaw, that needs to be inverted. That's flipped. One's going one way, one's going the other, so that's a problem. Let's try the propellers. Let's see if these work. They do not. Our propellers don't work. They're not doing a darn thing. It hasn't even completely submerged. Yeah, it hasn't completely submerged, and those aren't even kind of moving. So there is one other thing. I wasn't really wanting to do that. I might need a wider base. Maybe. I think we just need to get all the way in the water. We might need a wider base. You are right. We might need a wider base, but we could also just... Whoa, that's a lot of weight. We could also just add 15 tons of dead weight. Holy cow. 7.48 tons of dead weight. Let's start with 7.48 tons of dead weight. Pelton wheels time? No, we're not doing that. We're not doing those silly things. I'm going to add gyroscopes as well. I realize that having a way to control our attitude, like forced control of our attitude is probably going to be useful. We'll mirror those and move them nice and low down in the hole. Here will be our gyroscopes. So we've got gyroscopes enabled. Wider fins or more fins, maybe. Let's see, what else do we need to adjust? Whoop. There we go. Let's flip these, right? Invert on mirror. They're not mirrored, though. How about this? Let's break symmetry. And we'll just have this one inverted. And the top one not inverted. What was the other thing we need to do? Oh, yes. We need to invert this guy. Why did they start inverted? Oh, they did. Okay. Oh, I see. I see. Invert that one, and then the other one should be fine. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Launch it. Move everything you can lower so it doesn't capsize. Yeah, I've done that. I've moved a lot of it lower. There isn't a whole lot in there, and everything that I have put in there is on the lower half of the submarine. We still need to front load this thing. Okay, we'll balance out our trim tanks. That's better. So now it's at least laying flat. Fill and fill and drain. And drain. Let's see if this will actually get it down into the water. Am I late to the party? You are, but you're not terribly late. You're fashionably late to the party, Pedro. We're building a submarine, sort of. We're trying to build a submarine, sort of. We're struggling to build a submarine. It's lower in the water, though, guys, so I would call this progress. It is sitting significantly lower, so I think we really do just need to add some dead weight. But hey, you know, that's not too shabby. Overall, that's not too shabby. Let's turn the propellers on. Are we getting anything? Are we getting any acceleration here? Nope. Not really. Okay, well, let's check our dive planes. Hey, look at that. The dive planes work. Well, and the gyroscope's helping. We've got roll control. Nice. I need to flip those. I need to invert my rudders, but other than that, all the control surfaces do work. We have a submarine that can't submerge, so it's just a marine. Why do people keep saying I need to go to Nebraska? I've been to Nebraska. There's nothing there. There is nothing in Nebraska. You silly boys. I bet none of you have been to Nebraska. Okay. Invert those. So here's what we're going to do. 7.48 tons, 15 tons. Over. It's not a submarine. It's an overmarine. I mean, maybe it's a supermarine, right? So if it goes under the water, it's a submarine. If it's on the water, it's a marine. And if it's over the water, it's a supermarine. There you go. Problem solved. Drain our trim tanks. Balance these out. Yada, yada, yada. All right, we've almost succeeded here in actually setting this up properly. I will also just on the next iteration of this build, I'm just going to have the trim tanks already balanced all the way forward. All planes are supermarines, yes. Yeah, some more angle of attack on the propellers. That's what I was get to that. There's several other things that I'm currently like, you know, we're doing this in little bites. Solving one issue first, then the next. But I do know that the angle of attack's a little low. Okay, look at that. We're sitting pretty low in the water now. Can this push us the rest of the way? Can we get under, can we be negatively buoyant here? The water level's rising. It's rising. It's coming up. No. All right. We need to add more weight. So we'll add more weight. I will also fix the angle of attack on the propellers here in a second. Maybe an extra 10 degrees of angle of attack. So let's do the dead weight first. 15. We'll do 22.4. How about 29.9? Also a thing we can do. Let's do 22.4. I've changed my mind. We'll do that. Then I'm going to come in here and we're going to scale up. Oh, I found out why we're capsizing, guys. I know why we're capsizing. We only have one fuel tank. There we go. All right, now we have 2 fuel tanks. And let's bring them outboard. Not that outboard, just on top of the outer ballast tanks. Okay, so that's gonna help the weight. I wonder why. Yep, that'll do it. That would do it. Okay, let's do our angle of attack now. I'm gonna have to do this manually for each of the 3 propellers, just because there's no symmetry on these now. So 1, come here. 2. And last one. 3. There we go. All right, so we have increased angle attack on the propellers. I wonder if there's a way to tinker the propellers. Start with the nose full. Jacob Daniel, that's what I pay you the big bucks for. Start with the nose full eye. Boom. All right, we're making some good progress here, guys. We really are. We're doing it. We're slowly but surely doing it. The other thing I can do is actually I'm not gonna make the nose full because I realize there's another maybe better way to do this. Is just to weight the nose, leave the trim tanks balanced, and then add 1 ton. We'll call it 2 tons. Do I pay him? I pay him in respect and love, maybe. And you know, those are important things. Oh, what were those? That gum commercial where it was like, people were like, "Oh, what does the job pay?" It's like, "Oh, we pay in Trident gum." It was Trident, yeah, Trident gum. And then they were like, "Hell yeah, they pay in Trident gum." It's like that. I pay him in gum. All right, we're low in the water now. That's good. That's good. So we're neutrally buoyant with just the top of the submarine open. That's actually a little too low. Here we go. We're diving. It's like being paid in exposure. Yeah, I pay him in exposure. It's exactly like that. Yes. See, you get it. It's like being paid in exposure. Couldn't have said it better myself. I think we are diving. I believe we are diving. No, we're not diving. Okay, keep draining. Keep taking on water here. Hey, that loading screen looked familiar. Yep, I bet it would. I bet it would. All right, we are submerged. We are fully submerged. I'm going to... Hold on. I need to be careful about this. We're going to drain these. And we're going to fill a ballast tank a little bit here. Stop. Okay. So our submarine floats. Yaw. I think I need to flip the yaw again. I've got some gyroscope control. Hydroplanes work. The engines are moving, but they're not moving us forward. You were 23 seconds behind the entire time. That would lead to some confusion, yes. Our lights should work, too. There we go. Look at that. Our lights work. And we are floating 4 meters above the ground. Okay. Will we be taking this anywhere other than Drew? Maybe. Maybe. I want to get it working first, and then we can experiment with those kind of things. I'd be down taking it to Nebra and exploring Nebra a little bit. But really, first we need to get these actually to work. So, here is where it stands. Here's where we stand. I'm going to build. I'm going to cheat. That's what this comes down to. I'm about to cheat here. But we are cheating for the sake. We're cheating for the sake of this working nicely. You know, we're not cheating for cheating's sake. We're cheating for making this not suck. Tinker panel. We're going to go in here. Edit hidden properties. Ion engine. Ooh, add a camera. Good idea. I'll add a camera. We'll do that. We'll do that later. I have some other ideas. I want to add some little robot arms. You know, get up there and like grab some things. But we're gonna move that to the end of the priority list here. What I am gonna do is absolutely cheat the engine issue by throwing some ion engines that are tinkered. No, I'm not gonna try fixing the props. It's super buggy and broken. They don't work properly. Fuel consumption 0, scale 0. Wait, no, hold on. Thrust. Fuel consumption, super low. Thrust. Apply. Maybe that works. I don't know. Let's add some fuel tanks. Actually, I probably should have added the fuel tanks first, huh? Now that I think about it, adding the fuel tanks would have made a lot of sense first. Because we do need some xenon in the ship for these to work properly. 90 and slap it on there. It's got xenon in it. That's great. Mass scale, nothing. Mass scale, nothing. Okay. Oh, that was the wrong one. There we go. Tuck that in there. Will the ion engine break this? Is it going to cause heat damage? I don't think so. I don't think it will cause heat damage because engine exhaust does cause heat damage now, but I don't think the ion engines do. This might blow us up. That thrust weight ratio. Oh shoot, I didn't see it. Oh no. It's not. What? What are you guys talking about? Heat damage? Yeah, we'll monitor for it. It doesn't look like there's any heat damage. Check it. What's my thrust to weight ratio? 0. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Hold on. Maybe it's because it's in water. Maybe it's just in water. Go full thrust. It wasn't doing anything. I had it in full thrust. It was just sitting there going brrr in the water, not doing anything. Let's put it on land. Maybe ion engines don't work in water now. Ah. So, I didn't do that right. I didn't do that right. I acknowledge I did not. My game's. Huh. Look at our speed and distance. We are currently going 11,038,860,000,000. No, sorry, I'm reading that wrong. 11,038,860,000 meters per second. Wow, it's over, Marine. Yep, it's okay. All right. Okay. Undo. I don't open map. There would have been nothing there for you to see. It would just be the darkness of interstellar space. There's nothing out there for you. Yeah, now I see what we were looking at. Oh, million meters per second? Well, so 11 billion meters per second times a million. 11 billion meters per second. 11 billion million meters per second. What is that? Someone do the math. What does that come out to? 11 billion million meters per second. Yeah, I see the problem there. So let's go edit hidden properties. Boop, boop, boop. No, I need the ion engine. Thank you. So that wasn't the right answer. Let's do 10,000. So our delta V is infinite, which whatever, that doesn't surprise me. 100,000? That's too much. Okay, let's do 15,000. To get the props to work, increase the size, then if you want, tinker the size down. Okay. All right. Given the volatile nature of ion engines and the fact they weren't working underwater anyway, so I don't know if that would have worked in the end anyway, we're going to remove those. That was pretty funny, though. Oh, boy. All right. Good times. Good times, guys. Good times. We're going to disable symmetry. And let's look at these propellers, shall we? Okay. 1, 2. Get rid of the top 2 sections. Let's just rebuild this from scratch for now. Yep, okay. So let's go bigger, 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 bigger. Like that. I don't want to do a higher RPM because that wouldn't make sense. Shaft RPMs are not supposed to be that high. 180 shaft RPMs is... I mean, you could Wikipedia it, but that 180 shaft RPMs seems fast. Because any faster, and that actually probably is fast enough that you're going to start cavitating. Make them larger than you think. This is larger than I think. Oh, and don't forget thickness. Oh, good idea, friend. Good idea, friend. Will's here with all the good advice. Let's make it one more. He's really implying that I need to go big or go home here, so we're going to do that. This is what it takes to get a working propeller here in Juno New Origins. You gotta really commit to it. Is that big? What do you guys think? Do you think that's big enough? And one more, and then just make a little stubby end bit here. You guys think that's big enough? Comically large propeller. All right, so now all we have to do is go 1, 2, 3, and mirror. Ta-da! Propellers are done. No, that's not gonna work. Okay. Oh, and I keep forgetting that automatically disables symmetry. Okay, let's just have this one propeller here. Let's get this right. Part scale. Mass scale. I'm just going to sit here in quiet contemplative silence as I do this here. 25 and 25. Okay. Don't forget the weight. Yep. Yep, got the weight. Yeah. Yeah, so lift in water is 10 times lift in air, which makes sense. But that's not enough. Because water is... What is the actual ratio of densities of water to air? It's a lot. Water is way denser in air. And this is still a comically large propeller. That's good. It's still too big. We're going to go down a little bit more. We'll do 15 and 15. There we go. One more. And then we'll set it up. Nope, not 5, not 10, 15. There we go. Neat. All right. Come on. Come on. There we go. Connect back together. Nope, come on. There we go. Last one. Get on there. Nice. See, that's much nicer. Can I increase the drag scale? That's actually a good question. Pedro, would increasing the drag scale increase the lift? Yeah, 1,000 times instead of 10 times. 1,000 times sounds about right. That is a good question. Would increasing drag scale on the part increase lift, or like you said, it would just increase the drag and nothing else? Not sure right now, to be honest. Let's try it as is, and then I'll go back and we'll tinker the drag scale. We'll like double the drag scale and see if that has an impact. We're learning, guys. We're here to learn. It's not impossible, just hard. Yeah. Yep, that's what we're learning. But hey, we're here to problem solve. We're here to problem solve. And we're making progress. We've fixed the ballasting problems and all that. Let's just go for it. Oh, look at the clearance on those propellers too. Look how close they come. Hey, we're going 1 meter per second, guys. 2 meters per second. We did it. We did it. My hand's weird. Look at my hand. It doesn't know if it wants to chroma key it out yet or not. That's weird. Make sure you are using wings and not fins, and that the front of the airfoil is in the right side. I think it's on the right side. I also don't know if we're going forward or backward. We're going backwards. We are going backwards. We're going to flip the engine. We're going to flip the shaft direction. We're going backwards. That's an easy fix. Right side being whatever side is further forwards. Yeah. We'll do that in a sec. Right now, I want to invert these. Shoot, what did Pedro say about the airfoil again? Make sure you're using wings, not fins. The front of the airfoil is on the right side. What side's the front? If this is the bottom, this is the top, so this is the front. Is that right? I think that's right. I'm gonna guess that our airfoil is in the right direction. Oh, add control surface. Okay, Jundrew. Mr. Representative of Jundrew, I have found a bug. Tinker panel and the control surfaces disagree on the size of my part. Tinker panel has obviously scaled the part down to this size. However, the rest of the game disagrees. Okay, that's funny. I think it'll work now, right? We could increase our shaft RPMs. Oh, right. Please read what's at the top of the Tinker panel. Use at your own risk. Fair enough. That is fair point from the devs. You're using Tinker panel. If it breaks, it's your fault, and that is fair. We just got to be patient and wait for them to finally get the new propeller update out. In the meantime, drag scale 200% for each of these. We will see if that has the desired effect. Another thing we could do is increase the number of propellers. So we could go for a 4 or even 5 propeller design. I kind of want to try that. Let's do a 5 propeller design and see if that gives us an increase in thrust as well. Actually, no. Hold on. Before I do that... blast. I did it again. I don't want to do a 5 propeller design yet because I want to see if drag scale has an impact. And if I change 2 variables, if I change the number of propellers and my drag scale, yeah, Pedro and I are on the same. You change 1 parameter at a time to see how things change. So we're gonna do drag scale first, then we'll up our propeller count and try and get some better thrust. So 1, 2, 2, 3. It looks like drag scale's having the effect. Not a lot, not a huge effect, but we are going 3 meters per second now. Exact speed is 3.22 meters per second across the surface. Not very fast. I would like to get 10 meters per second. I think 10 meters per second would be what we want to see here. 3 meters. I can't tell you how fast the submarines I work on go, but it's faster than 3 meters per second. It is faster than that. But that's good. We're making progress. Okay, so we're solving our problems 1 problem at a time. 5 or 6? What do you guys think? 5 or 6? I kind of like how the look. I like how 6. Fastest I've ever gotten is 15 meters per second. I'd be super happy with 15, but we'll settle for 10 for now. Increase RPM or 3 meters per second. Okay. We'll increase our shaft RPM next. Do I make submarines? Are you talking IRL? No, I don't make submarines IRL. I am a submariner. Professionally, that is my job. Okay, engines on. All ahead flank cavitate. 3 meters per second. I'm not from San Marino. Herpeter. We are leaving the Drew Space Center Bay. Very slowly. I am not a submarine. Okay. Let's try diving. Will it? The question now is, will it dive? She's too buoyant. Okay. Fill, drain. You just said I am a San Marino. No, submariner. I am a submariner. I'm not from San Marino. How does one access 5 times physical warp? Oh, that's easy, dude. You go to settings, right here at the bottom, slow-mo speed and fast forward speed. You can change those. The more you know. There you go. You're welcome. Let's dive down deep here. Here we go, boys. We're exploring the depths. Who cares? Someone from San Marino might care. All right, we are 8, 9, 10. So I can't control my depth with hydroplanes. Sort of. I think we're a little heavy, actually. I'm gonna stop. Now I'm gonna drain these. Come on. Nope. There we go. Fill. Stop. Okay. Are we neutrally buoyant? We're close to neutrally buoyant. Let's push the nose down. we're not really going fast enough for our hydroplanes to have an effect. That's the issue we're running into now. Undo and exit. All right. We are making progress. Have I ever gone to the trench? I would like to. Where is the trench? I know what we're talking about. When you say trench, I know what we're talking about. I've not gotten there yet. Yeah, wings aren't as powerful as a control method. I'm seeing that. That's okay, though. Here's what we're going to do. Whoop. 500 RPMs. That I know is fast. Way too fast. But we'll go with it for now. 500 shaft RPMs. Now there's a trench. There's not antennas yet. The village is new. There is a Mariana's Trench of sorts in the game now. Let's see. All these Easter eggs, and there's no way to figure out where they are. Well, I mean, there's ways to figure it out. There are actually several ways. You could use radar. You could use the planet editor. The ground stations exist. Yep. The village isn't even a secret. It's literally a starting location. It's the starting location. So, yeah, the trench has been in the game for a long time. It's just that it's more notable now. People weren't going and exploring underwater, deliberately before. Radar, yep, you can. There is a MFD. The default MFD has a radar display on it, is what we're talking about. Yes, radar's a thing. What are the ground stations? Okay, all right. A lot of people have a lot of questions about a lot of things right now that apparently they haven't heard before. Yes, all of those things exist in the game. Yes, all those things are true. Pedro, I'll let you explain in the chat what's going on. Seems like a lot of people are confused. The mean orbit, dude, that's a pretty hard question to answer in a second. I have actually made videos, very old tutorial videos now. They're not very good. I'm very tempted to go back and redo my whole tutorial series so that it's not trash and has better information and is better edited. That's a whole question. Whole question you're asking there. All right, we are underwater. Traveling a lively 8 meters per second. Let's dive a little deeper here, shall we? 16, 17. We're actually holding depth really well. Don't want to get too close to the ground. Oh, this is sick. Actually sick. This is actually so sick. It works. The stream died? Did the stream die? No, 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 no. No, no, stream, don't die. No, the stream's not dead. You're lying. Don't yank my chain like that, dude. You're making me panic. The stream's fine. The stream is totally fine. I don't know what we're talking about. Stream's alive. YouTube says the stream is in excellent condition, according to YouTube. All right, we are 21 meters under the surface. Let's get a little lower. There we are. There's our little shadow there. Look at us, guys. We're in a submarine. I don't want to bottom out. So I am going to do a couple more things to tinker here. We're going to make our propellers use less electricity, because the amount of power we need to use to actually get these things to work is unrealistic for how fast we're going. And I want this to be realistic more than I want it to be, like not cheaty. It froze? Okay. Yeah, it's still going on my end. Everything looks fine on my end. Maybe it's just some internet hiccups, but it's fine now. All right, good. All right, so we've achieved 8 meters per second top speed. That's pretty good. That's actually really good. The stream... Oh, stream's chug. That happens. Yep, stream's chugging along. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Tinker panel. Edit hidden properties. Configure electric motor. Power usage per torque. 5. So like 1/6 of the power. It uses, these are now 15 kilowatts. Okay. 15 kilowatts is pretty good. We can also probably increase the size of our batteries here just a smidge. Just a smidge. Actually, we'll just make it longer. There we go. Make it yellow. I'm not going to make it yellow. It's a research submarine. It's got to be white and orange. That's what research submarines are. White and orange, guys. Here's what I am going to do, though. I'm going to move these top ballast tanks aft a little bit. Which won't have any impact. They're massless. Well, mostly massless. I think these nose cones aren't massless. Yeah, they have a little weight, but that's not enough to impact it significantly. There we go. Add a little bit more front trim. Oh, Pedro's got to go. Yep. Pedro, have a good rest of your day. Take care. Sorry to see you go so soon, but we're glad you stopped by. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to build a... Oop, nope. That's not what I wanted. This is what I want. Go away. We're going to build a little command bridge right here. Once we've proven that this works, we're going to build a little command bridge up here. So, do we put a Druid on it? How do we want to do this? Let's start with this. Yep, let's do that. Angle, set the angle to 0. So we'll do a floor. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Go down. Here we go. Here we go. Forwards. In like that. We don't want it to extend outside of the hemisphere. That appears not to, so that should be good. And then take that out to the edges there. Like that. You could use a cargo bay. How so? How would I use a cargo bay? I had an idea of just doing some basic paneling. Not even basic paneling. Literally just this, a seat and a couple of, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Why am I blanking on words today? Couple of like MFDs. Multifunction displays. For the flat part, I could. Actually, I see what you mean now. Okay. I'll bite. That might actually be a pretty good way to do it. So we add the cargo bay part. Let's see. Size, smaller. Not that small, but we'll adjust that in a second. Let's see. Outside style. No doors. Here we go. Channels. We don't want channels. We'll just do smooth for now. Why is that offset? That's so weird. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, is that going to clip in any way? Is that going to be visible from the outside? Nope, doesn't look like it. Cool. So now I can add the chair. Well, that's going to be a bit of a problem, though. Okay. So the deck's not flat. Problem. Deck isn't flat. Is that flat? Does that look flat? Spherical window. Yeah, I was thinking about that as well. I'm going to try that here in a second. But first I'd like to just get the the bridge done. So we've got a nice little place to watch from. Let's see. Here we go. There's our submariner on the bridge. And oh, here's the thing we're going to definitely need to do. Since I'm putting parts in here, tinker panel, collisions, never. No collisions on this part. No, that is not flat. Dang it. Oh yeah, it's 100% not flat. It's not even close. What was I thinking? Jeez. That's still not flat. That looks flat. We'll call that flat for now. Now that I think about it, these can actually come forward a little bit. That's too much. No, never mind. I've changed my mind. They need to stay back. All right, so that is our part 1 of the command bay. Wills says that's not necessary. I say shut up, Wills. The part collision. It's not necessary? Okay, we'll leave it on then. Never default. Okay. Now what else do we need? We need some MFDs, which I will grab here. Let's do strut parts. Ah, shoot. No, undo. Dang it. Shoot, dang it. Strut part. Please. There we go. Mirror. And then we'll add the MFDs directly on top of these. Oh, dang it. I keep grabbing the frickin' base and yanking it off the side. No, that's not what I want. It's not what I want, game. Okay. Height. Bring that down to 0.3, right? Yep, 0.3. And then let's just scoot these posts forwards. No. No. There we go. There we go. All right. Also, did you turn off underwater distortion? I didn't. That's a good idea, though. I should do that. Is that a general setting? I'm assuming that's a general setting. Settings, quality, image effects, map physics, water physics high. Yep, gotta keep that high. Terrain, visual effects, heat distortion, lighting, atmosphere, explosions, tire tracks, water. Here we go. Underwater blur, distortion, exit effect, apply. Let's get rid of those 3. All right, do you think our lad is ready for his first mission at sea? I don't know. I don't know, man. It's a bit risky, not gonna lie. Let's give him some color. Let's give him a colored suit. It's like a faded navy blue. There we go. We'll give him a black helmet with a... There we go. Gold face mask. Very nice. And I accidentally painted this, so we're just... Whoa, no, no. That's not what I wanted. All right. It's time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Is it time? It is time. We are going to explore the deepest point on Drew, at least as deep as we can. No guarantees, but we are going to give it our best shot here. Also going to up our RPMs again. We'll make it 600. A cool 600 RPMs. I think we're ready to go. Is there anything else we're missing? Should we add like a little light? Maybe let's add a light behind our brave pilot here. Oh. There we go. Spotlight angle, wide angle, low range, low intensity. And ooh, let's make it a colored light. We'll go. Nope, not that close. Dang it, come on. There we go. Red, a nice red running light. Check my staging. I don't have any staging. It doesn't have any staging. There's no staging. There's no stages. 0 stages. There's one more thing I wanted to do. That's right. Select our command ship here. Where is it? Control settings. I don't want to add a flight program. Where's my adjust activation groups? Actually, wait, where is it? Fuel line, advanced properties, control settings. What? Am I missing something? Where is my activation groups? Is that not primary? What? Hold on. Activation group. I want to rename my activation groups. I don't want to add a flight program. Replicate activation groups. Autopilot, no. Command, no. Am I crazy right now? Check mark. What check mark? What? Auto activation? No, it's not additional settings. The check mark. What check mark? There's no check mark. Oh, the check mark. That's right. Oh my goodness. They put it in. Thank you. Thank you, Wills. Yes, they put it over here for some reason. Okay, activation group 1 is engines. Activation group 2 is forward lights. Activation group 3 is diesel generator. Yeah, wrong menu. I got so lost there. Activation group 4 is going to be control lights. None of that. None of that. None of that. Am I going to explore different ocean worlds with that? I'm definitely down to. I'm definitely down to do that. I have not set out to do that, but that is something we can definitely talk about. And before we go out on our little mission here. Oh, there is one thing I need to add. Guys, we need to add a snorkel and a periscope. We have to have a periscope. Those are musts. I'm also going to increase the tinker panel for our little generator because it does not generate a ton of power. There we go. 5.86 kilowatts is a little bit better. Let's go ahead and add the most important things. For a submarine, we need to add the masts. Okay, I'm going to do it like this. We're going to have a second, slightly smaller. There we go. Here. Yep. No, actually, we're going to keep it 90 degrees, like this. I'm going to sink it into the hole. So the masts on a submarine are where we store our photonics mast, where we store the radar mast, where we store our radio mast, the snorkel for our diesel generators. All of that's going in here. Where are we launching this from? We're launching this from the Drew Space Center Bay, which is just next to the Drew Space Center, very close by. We'll just add these nose cones here. Flip this over. Okay, now we need to add piston parts. Where's my piston part? There it is. Right there. Okay, let's see what it looks like going high. That's definitely not high enough. Is that high enough? Is that high enough? That should be high enough. Let's go with that. Now I need to add a strut to go on top of this guy that needs to be as long as that thing extended. It's a little long. Okay. Let's make sure I've got the height right by shrinking this down to here. Nope. It's a little too tall. There we go. Okay. Push. Add that on top. That is going to be our snorkel. Snorkel. And I think we'll leave it at that. Actually, no. Hold on. Here's what we're gonna do. I've got an idea. We're gonna add just a teeny tiny little rocket engine that doesn't consume any real fuel. We're gonna add that to the top. Engines, rocket engine. We're gonna need a fuel tank for this guy, aren't we? Yep. Hold on 1 second. We're making aesthetics. This is the aesthetics part. We have a submarine that works. Now we have to make a submarine that works and is pretty. Oh, and we don't want a solid rocket, I just realized, because that's definitely not going to work. We want a liquid rocket, as tiny as possible. No gimbal. Actually, here we go. That's all fine and good. Tinker panel. I'm making a smokestack, guys, for the snorkel. Guns are kind of like snorkels. Again with the guns. We're not adding guns to this thing yet. Rocket engine. Engine type, liquid, chamber pressure, 1, has smoke, true, exhaust color, direct damage, heat transfer, override, throttle response, one of these things. Has smoke, smoke color, exhaust scale, 0. Price, size. We can leave size alone. It's small enough. Engine sound override, engine type. Where is configure? I want the fuel consumption. Part scale, price scale, raise water, events, even if not. None of these are what I'm looking for. Guys, where is it? Am I going to add a claw machine arm? Maybe. There's nothing to grab down there, you know. Buoyancy base scale. Where is it? Explosiveness, fuel line, heat shield, mass scale, mass damage, direct damage, price, size, mass, nozzle size, nozzle throat size, smoke color. Yep. Where's the fuel consumption? Where is fuel consumption? Input controller. Part. Someone tell me where fuel consumption is, and then the stream can move forward. Will I share this? Yeah, I'll share this once I'm done with it. I wanna really make this polished before I publish it. This is why this is one of the things I don't like about this. Mass flow rate override. Here we go. 0. Thrust override also 0. Apply. Cool. And this is going to go with the diesel generator. Awesome. Okay. Now we just tuck it down. Like so. And ta-da! We have our snorkel. Now I'm going to add this to activation group 5, which is going to be our snorkel. Yes. Also, we're going to do throttle input won't be throttle. We're going to do activation group 5 for that as well. And then for this guy, piston input will be activation group 5 as well. Okay. Let's see if that worked. That should work. Mass flow to 0. Yep. Okay. Got it. We got there anyway. View issues. Is missing a source. Whatever. I don't know what that means, but it's fine. Launch anyway. Izar Basra, thank you for joining the live stream. Have a good night, dude. See you around. Yes, launch anyway, please. Thank you. I know there's issues. It's fine. It's fine. People keep telling me I have issues, but I don't. I'm fine. All right. Any second now it'll load. I hear the water. Here we go. Look at that. Look at our little... Whoa. Come back. Are we now baseline negatively buoyant? Huh. Interesting. We've got some new things going on here. Let's get our trim tanks going so we're level. There we go. That's good enough on the trim. Hey, we've achieved 10 meters per second. Let's go. All right. Can we get down into the water, though? We can, and we are. Perma submarine. All right, we are in the water. And my field of view is too narrow. There we go. All right, so we got radar. And let's see, gauges. Yeah, that looks good. All right, here's a real annoying bug, is every time you change camera, your field of view for first person gets all jacked up. So hey, here we go. We are underwater. That's another bug. That shouldn't be there. Gosh dang it. Every time, guys. Apply. All right, we're going. Let's time warp. We need to get out to sea. We need to get out into the deep water here. Man, this would suck to do on career mode without the actual propeller parts. Because of all the tinkering I had to do just to get these things to actually move us through the water. So we're traveling here. We're at just under the water. Let's get a little bit deeper here. We're 10, 12, 13 meters down and getting, 14 meters down and stable. This actually holds depth really well. We're slightly positively buoyant, so I do have to make little corrections to keep my depth. I'm going to Brazil. I'm not going to Brazil. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? We are just off the coast of the Space Center. 19 meters per second. I'm not going to bother fixing my camera angle again. It's too hard. We're going out into deep water though. 20 meters deep. Nice. Oop, we're going to ground out. Don't ground. Don't ground out. Submarines don't like hitting the bottom. Can we get back to the surface is the other question. Hey, look, we're on the surface again. Look at us. Look at us go. Nice. We are a little front heavy now. Part wing is taking damage. Uh-oh. Drag force, damage. Anything damage back here? No, I think we're good. I think we made a working submarine, guys. I can't believe it. It's finally happened. Deploy the snorkel. The snorkel wasn't working for some reason. Okay. So here we are. We're on the surface. Let me dive a little bit. So we're still positively buoyant. That's part of the reason this was being a little funky. Let's dive down here. Okay. So what should happen is I hit 5. Oh, it works. But this engine isn't working. It should... There we go. See, it's got the exhaust is a little aggressive. We could probably slow the exhaust down a bit, but that is working. Okay. Let's dive a little bit deeper. Let's see. Other things that I want to change with the submarine. I want to see if there's a way to link these ballast tanks together. GN6, hello. Am I late to anything? You're super late to everything. To answer your question. You have missed so much. We have built a submarine that works. It's a little ugly. But I love it. Because it works. Problem, I can't recall my snorkel. Slider 1 to 0. Whatever. It's fine. That exhaust. Yeah, the exhaust is a little aggressive. I will admit it's a little aggressive. But it's fine. You know, it's all fine in the grand scheme of things. Not a huge deal. We're a little back heavy with the trim. I'm trying to get the trim balanced out here. Let that come to rest. I think that's good in our trim department. We are still slightly positively buoyant, so I will take on some more water in our ballast tanks. We'll just drain. We'll take on 50%. They can rip the snorkel off. You will rip the masts off if you go underwater at speed. Which is fine. I mean, we're not simulating that kind of damage here. Some Trailmaker in the water with engines, that could be a good idea. I am thinking about that, maybe adding that after the fact. Okay. We should be pretty good in the buoyancy department. We are a little front heavy now, which is annoying. I don't know why it keeps wanting to go back and forth. Come on, pull up. Yeah, now we're totally front heavy. Weird. Nope. No, 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 no. Don't hit the rudder on the ground. Subs don't like it when you hit the rudder on the ground. Let's open up our map view. Are we heading towards an island right now? We are. Okay. We need to turn this way. I think we are slightly too heavy. We're going to ground out here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ah, we grounded out. Yeah. Take a little water out of the ballast tanks. We are in the shallows. We need we're in too shallow of water for a submarine, really. All right, let's make her positively buoyant for now. We'll just we're transiting on the surface out to our dive point, and then we'll dive. Will the career series continue? Yes. So there was a little complication. I was recording. I had episodes 2 and 3 of the series recorded. My files got corrupted, and now I don't have those anymore, which is super annoying. So I've re-recorded. Well, I didn't re-record. I just there wasn't really anything super interesting that happened in those episodes, so I am basically going to skip over them. And I've recorded the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th episodes now, and I'm editing them together to release. So, all right, here we go. We are transiting clear of the island. We are out to our depth. What is our... oh, yeah, we got plenty of water to work with now. Okay, I'm going to switch to... Nope. Command ship. I want to set the camera to just target the middle of the submarine. Here we go. Let's see. Fill and fill. There we go. Drain the ballast tanks, or take on water. Here we go. We're taking on water. We are negatively buoyant, and we are diving. Dive, 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 dive. Continue to dive, please. I said dive, so I want you to dive now. There we go. Okay. So we are under the water, 4 meters down, and we're in some fairly deep water at this point, which is good. So we're just gonna time warp, or not time warp, but time accelerate here. Let's try and get down to the bottom of the ocean here. 37, 40 meters. We're down a couple 100 feet now, which is it's a good depth to be at. We're really down at like an operational depth. Pretty soon we're gonna have to turn the lights on. That'll be exciting. 87. All right, we're a little over 300 feet now. I wonder. Hold on. Can I have... Does anyone know if I can get Imperial units in the game? Or no? Go to Nebra, please. Okay, we'll go to Nebra next. We will teleport our submarine to Nebra next. I have turned on my diesel generator. I want to see what our battery's doing. Battery's at 15 and depleting. Okay. So I really can't use the gyroscope. Before Nebra, I need some airtime. This is not going fast enough for airtime. I promise you it's not going fast enough for airtime. Oh, you don't like Imperial? Well, you know what? I usually don't use Imperial in this game. However, I know depths and ranges in feet better than I know them in meters. All right, we are way heavier than water now. Actually, we are too heavy. Swap these around. switch our valve line up so we are draining these. Pump overboard. That was too much too fast, but okay. We're 173 meters down, though. We're like... We're down here, all right. Turn the lights on. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. And our Visi program has run out of juice. Is our generator working at all to create electricity? Freedom units are superior. They are for certain things. There are some applications where they are. Oh, is it underwater so it won't work? Do I have to be on the surface? Oh no, we have to surface. All right, everyone, we're gonna do a ballast tank blow here. So I'm going to totally. Are we just hovering right now? That's kind of weird. We're totally draining these. And you can see we are starting to rise. Starting to rise. Ta-da! Emergency main ballast tank blow. We are on our way up. $150 meters. That's actually honestly, this is pretty cool. I'm genuinely surprised that this is working as well as it is. Okay, someone find out where, like, the Latin long of the trench. I don't know where it is, and I'm not going to spend time on stream trying to figure that out right now. Someone try and find that out for me, because if you do, I'll give you a cookie. And we're back on the surface. All right. So the submarine works. Some problems. Gyroscopes use too much power, like way too much power. That needs to be tamped back quite a bit. Because I'm using the gyroscopes to simulate the hydroplanes actually working. So I'm going to reduce the amount of electricity they're consuming while keeping their power. Because it shouldn't be... It shouldn't drain the battery instantly to just use the gyroscopes. How does one get waves? Yes, it is a... You have to increase the settings. Okay. Let's see. What are some other things we need to do? Center of mass. I don't care about center of lift. Our engines are a little high on the center of mass, so I'm going to drop these down. 2? Yep, still a little high. Let's drop them down another couple. I think having these mounted at the right height on the center of mass is going to help. Okay, what else? Gyroscope. Gotta fix that. Where is it? Where the heck did I put it? It's somewhere in here. Excuse me. There we go. Tinker panel. Edit hidden properties. Part. Drag. Configure. Fuselage. Gyroscope. Power scale. Power scale. Electrical consumption. 0.001. Way less. Just way less. The other thing was the masts weren't coming back down. So instead of activation group 5... Whoa. Nope. Slider 1. And then also let's take another look at this. I want to make the snorkel a little longer. It's too short. Too short, not good. Don't like. Let's make this bigger. Size, we'll go 200. And we'll make this significantly longer. Will this fit inside the submarine? I think it will. Yeah, it fits. I'm fine with a little tip sticking out like that. Okay, the other thing was the engine exhaust. Several of you have pointed out the engine exhaust is too fast. Let's see, ID 172. Engine exhaust speed override. Engine exhaust scale, smoke speed override. Let's go 0.05, 1/20th of it. Use hinges on the motors. I'm not going to use hinges on the motors. That's going to make things a lot more complicated. And I don't really need to. And I'm trying to build this like a normal submarine. Normal submarines don't have vectored thrust from their main propeller. It's just you have your main propellers and then you use your hydroplanes, your rudders to maneuver the ship. So I have hydroplanes, I have rudders. They don't work, which is why I'm using the gyroscope, but you know, whatever. Wills has the lat and long. Excellent, Wills. Give them to me in 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to bump this up. Bump that up. And let's see. Is that good? Yes. All right. As soon as I load in, give me the lat and long, Wills, and we will take her out to the depths. Just give it to me now. Yeah, just go ahead and give them to me now. While you're typing them into the chat, I am going to see if our changes had the desired effect. Also, I need to pump the trim tanks. Drain. Fill. There we go. She's riding a lot more level. 481904 671704. Roger. Copy lat 481904. And for command console, we're using some cheat codes. While I'm waiting for KSP2, I think JNO became KSP 1.5. No, they're different. I see what you mean, and I don't necessarily disagree, but they are different. TP Drew 48.19 67.17, and we'll go 0. What version is this? This is the official version of the game. This is the newest updated version of the game, 1.0. 1.1 maybe? 1.01? I think it might actually be a little bit higher than 1.0. Oh, the trench is way over here. Okay. Uh-oh. We've sunk. No, we haven't. There we go. All right, so we are out on the waves properly. And we're getting hammered right now. Fill. Jeez, we're actually getting bashed around here. Actually, fill. I did too much. Drain. There we go. All right, are we ready to take her under? I think we are. I think we are ready. Let's fill up our ballast tanks. And prepare to dive. Okay, we are -6 meters and steady. Let's take on a little bit more water. Make ourselves a little heavier. -8 meters. All right, we are negatively buoyant, and we are descending. 12, 13, 14, 15, and counting. All right. All right, everyone. We're diving. Here, this is it. We're diving down the trench. I also notice, look, because we're falling, our propellers are free spinning. Okay, we are descending. We're at 100 meters. We don't need to use our engines. We're just going to let it fall. Turn the lights on, the control room lights on. Those can stay on for the rest of this. Let's see. Can I drain any more into my ballast tanks? Yeah, let's drain that out. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch these to pour out. I'm going to pump out my ballast tanks. We'll pin this. And then when we are ready, we will take the water out of the ballast tanks back into the ocean. Izer Bazra, welcome back to the live stream. We are deep. We're 300 meters. There is no light. And I'm honestly actually a little uncomfortable right now. I'm not sure if I'm happy with my situation. It got dark. Oh no, it got dark. I don't like it anymore. I don't like it anymore. Oh no, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. We should have put more lights on the submarine. Am I in the trench? Yes. Yet. You could say that. You could say we're in the trench. Yeah, we found the trench. Found the trench. Wills found the trench and sent me the Latin long, and I teleported to it. We are going really, really deep. What do I like to do more? Building rockets or planes? I like building rockets. I'm more interested in rockets than planes. Subnautica PTSD kicking in. Dude, I've got a Subnautica live stream series you should watch. Switch to above sea level. That it doesn't change anything. So what it really needs is ASF above seafloor or above base. You sure you're not playing Subnautica? I'm actually not sure. We are 600 meters down. 600 meters down. That is so deep. I have my lights on. There is no ground in sight. There is no ground. So hey, we're just gonna continue diving. It is supposed to be 1,400 meters deep in this trench, and I hate every second of this. It would be interesting. They'll never do it, but it would be interesting if they had crush depths for parts. They won't, but it would be kind of cool if they did. Let's pin these as well. Yep. Cool. So I'm going to have that here, and we'll tab these over here. I'm going to keep these pinned. These are my ballast control panels, basically, so we're going to keep those on hand. We're coming up on 1 kilometer under the ocean, and there's zero light, for one. I think if we look up, you can see the star Juno way out in the distance. I know, I know there aren't jump scares in this game. This isn't that kind of game at all, and I'm actually still physically uncomfortable with what's going on. I'm a little nervous. This is really deep. 900 meters. Do you want the depth? No, I don't want the depth. We're gonna get there. We are going to get there. Are VTOLs possible? Yes, people have made VTOLs. They're hard. It is hard to build a VTOL. Just like in real life, it's hard to build a VTOL, but you can do it. People have done it successfully. We are 1 kilometer. 1 kilometer under the water, everyone. You would get your deep submergence pin for this one. That is down there. That is down there. Ooh, ooh. I don't like it. We're still going. We're still descending. Yeah, let's see. Wills, didn't you make a VTOL helicopter? You did, didn't you? You built the one that the devs loved so much they added it to some of the promotional media. Oof, yeah, oof indeed. We need more lights on this thing. I need to add bottom lights, so we can see, you know, the bottom of our submarine here. Because here we are. We're coming up on 1300. Still absolutely no light, no ground in sight, no wind in sight. We're at 1300. Yikes and a half, guys. Let's get rid of that. That's getting a little annoying. I don't see much. Didn't see many YouTubers doing career mode on Juno. Do you plan on doing a series? Yes, I have published one, and I have recorded 3 more episodes to it. You may wish to switch to 10x. Well, we're at 1400 though. Aren't we close to the bottom? We should be bottoming out any second now, right? 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 Wills, tell me we're about to get to the bottom. 10x. Yeah, this is gonna hurt the frames a bit. I don't see anything. I thought they said it was 1400 meters deep. What the fuck? I mean, sorry, what the truck? What is going on? We're at 1600. And diving. We're 1600 and diving hard and fast. I'm going to point down. You are our Scott Manley. Oh, well, I appreciate it. I take that as a high praise. I'm a big fan of Scott Manley. 1700 meters. I don't like this, dude. Wills, are you fucking with me right now? 1800 meters. And diving. I'm on Drew, right? What the hell? 14? It's not 14 kilometers, is it? That's so deep, dude. Is it 14? Have I got the scale completely wrong? Is it 14 kilometers? Shit. That's so far down. It is, isn't it? I was wrong. It's 14 kilometers. Gee whiz. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't like this anymore. Let's see. Maybe. Maybe it's 1400 kilometers. Radar. Select the radar. Got it. I don't I don't like that. Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay. We're actually getting a scan of the area. Cool. 100, it's not 140 kilometers. It may be 14 kilometers. We're 2 kilometers down now. And diving rapidly. I want to pull up my vertical velocity. A little less than a meter per second downward. That's not surprising. So that shows us the shape of the trench. Let's look at gauges, controls, calculator, navigation. Navigation? No, not navigation. Controls. Yeah. Okay. Let's bring on our engines. So we're still diving, but I'm going to go ahead and bring on our engines. Give us a little thrust. Maybe we can go faster. There we go. Ooh, settings. Nope, that's the wrong one. The tourist, there's no crosshair, so it's really hard to see what I'm pointing at. Settings. There we go. One of these is it. Dim the screens. Should we do green or red? We'll do red. It's freaking out, but we'll do red for now. There we go. Okay. Sync. I don't know why they added an H. I'm just now realizing they added an H for some reason. That H is so weird to add. Okay, so radar's telling us we're seeing some stuff. We're going south. I want to go north. Let's turn our heading. Is the fast forward messing with the MFD? That's very possible. No, not really. I think we just were off course a little bit. Yeah. All right, we're gonna drive north. that would be probably the best opportunity to do a jump scare, because we are. Let's see. You can see the you can see that light there. That's it. I think you can just see the light. Like the pylons for the lights. That's all that we can see. And then there's the light above my head. And then there's the ballast tanks behind me. That's it. Okay, we are moving back into the trench now. Radar is confirming. We're also drifting a little bit here, which I don't know why we're doing that. Does this thing drift? That's a weird issue to have. Let's cut back on power a little bit. Oh, so the radar is directional. Okay, so if I point north... Yeah, that shows us actually where we are. So we want to be in the black. Are you sure whatever you're doing is worth doing? Yes, I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure. We're 5 kilometers down. We have not yet reached... we've not yet reached the bottom. All right, everyone. This is going to take a minute. Buckle up. We're about a third of the way down. We've been at this for several minutes now. So if you want to leave the live stream, come back in a minute, I would understand. If you want to stick around and chat, stick around and chat for sure. I will do, while we're waiting, we've got some time here. 10 times physics acceleration is the best I can do. We're making decent time down towards the bottom. But while we're waiting, if you guys want to do like an Ask Me Anything, shoot for it. If you have any questions about the channel, any questions about the game, any questions about me, now's your time to ask, because we're just diving. And we're going to be diving for a little while here. Cat time. Oh, where is my cat? Oh, hey. All right, I'll get the cat. Tom, come here. Come here, boy. Come here. Come here. Get the toy. Come over here and get the toy. Get the toy. Come over here. I'm gonna grab you. Hold on. We're gonna set these up to the side. Come here, kitty cat. Oh, come here. This is the kitty cat. All right. In case you explode, you should quick save in case you explode. It's actually a pretty good idea. Hold still. Hold still. Quick save. Continue. Here's the cat. Tom, you gonna say something? Say something into the microphone, Tom. Tom. Tom, I need you to meow for me. The fans require you to meow. Oh, we're not time accelerating. There we go. Now we're time accelerating. Tom. Oh. This is the kitty cat. He's a good boy for the most part. I think he's in a bit of a nap mood. Yeah, you being a good boy. 200 meters away? Oh, we're getting close. Okay, hold on, Tom. Why are you shouting? All right, he's gonna hang out by my feet. Let's freaking go. Here we go. All right. No, we still got some time. $250 meters away? From what? Oh, you guys lied to me. It's 14 kilometers, isn't it? We still got time. You guys are over here telling me that we're close to the bottom. We're not close to the bottom yet. Tom the cat. Tom's playing in the background down here. I'm gonna keep him entertained while we talk. You should try to go to Nebra with this. We'll do that after we get down to the bottom of the trench. I want to explore the bottom of the trench first, and then we'll take this to Nebra. It's not 14 kilometers? Well, how far is it? Give me the depth. Wills, I'm asking for the depth now. I said I wouldn't, but now I am. What is the depth? Are we... Mom, are we there yet? No, we're not there yet. Stop asking. Get the toy. Get the toy. Get the toy. Get the toy. 10 kilometers. Okay, so we're 4 kilometers away. So we're a little over halfway now. All right. You play KSP? I do. I did a live stream on KSP on the channel, and I think that's about all I've done. Yeah. I like KSP. I did a video comparing KSP to the then Simple Rockets 2, now Juno New Origins. And I stand by my decision. So here, we'll do the hot take here. Juno New Origins has a career mode finally, as we're all well aware at this point. Most of you are playing it, I'm sure. It is not as good as Kerbal Space Program's career mode. I think Kerbal Space Program's career mode's a little bit more polished, a little bit more fleshed out. I think the devs need to put a little bit more time into the career mode. It's good. It's a great starting point. It's not done yet. That being said, overall, I still prefer Juno New Origins to Kerbal Space Program any day. I prefer Juno New Origins than Simple Rockets 2 before the career mode and before all these recent updates that have really made it a better game. So that's my take on it. I do play Kerbal Space Program. It's not my favorite space game. This is my favorite space game. Kerbal Space Program is good though, and if you like Kerbal Space Program better, that's great. To each their own. Personally, I like this better, and that's all there is to say about it. Well, no one wants the new UI. Yeah. I like the new UI. The new UI is good. Am I going to play Kerbal Space Program 2? Probably. I probably will. No guarantees, but I probably will. Oh, Will's lied again. Will's is a big, fat, freaking liar. It's 14. All right. So we are now halfway down. Okay. I'm going to turn the engines back on. We're going to move forward slightly. How long did this take to build? The submarine I'm in? About an hour. It's far from done. It's far from being ready for publishing. But it's good enough for our intents and purposes right now. Okay. We should now be No, no, it's the live stream's 2.5 hours right now. Um, and we've been done. We haven't added anything since. Oh, it's not flat. Oh, gotcha. Anywhere from 9 to 14. Well, I should be in the deeper portion. What's happening right now? We are diving to the deepest point in Drew's Ocean. So fun fact: there is no light. There's no light at the bottom of the ocean. So what we're doing? We are sitting on the inside of the submarine, looking at radar and at our displays here. Which honestly, I'm gonna bring up. Come on, come on, come on. Click the box, click the box, click the box. There we go. Gauges, radar, controls, calculator, navigation. Fuel? How are we doing on fuel? Battery, monopropellant. Yeah, doing good on battery. Can I start our battery? No. We are slowly draining the battery, but that's okay. We've got plenty of battery left. Come on. There we go. Let's see. Navigation. There we go. Realistic light conditions. Yep. We are on our way down. Imagine if Garrison was launching. Who's Garrison? Oh, and I've got the navigation display. Navigation display is up now. It's behind my head. All right, we're approaching the potentially shallowest part of the trench, because it can be as shallow as 9 kilometers, deep as 14. Oh, Andrew Garrison. Yeah, he'd probably be fun. He'd be fun to have watching. Pedro, which is also, he's one of the newer devs, but Pedro was on the live stream literally minutes ago. You guys missed him. Yeah, chill with the caps, dude. They're very excited there. All right, we are getting close. We're at 9 kilometers now. I have lights on outside the submarine. So once we're at the bottom, the lights, here they are. You can see the lights right there. The lights are on right there. Once we're at the bottom, these lights will kick on and we'll be able to see. Another quick save. Why, yes, sir. I think I will have another quick save. Thank you for offering. Yep, so we got that. Doing good there. Let's put these up top. Okay. Go forward. Going forward, all ahead, 1/3. Dog, go at the speed of light. Oh my goodness. Oh no, we have a little space flight simulator player. You can blueprint at it. Dude, wrong game. I'm guessing we're in the 10 to 13 kilometer range. What is your PC setup? I don't talk about my PC setup on live streams. It's a question a lot of people like to ask, and it's not what I'm going to share. I have a mid-range PC. I built it myself before the GPU market spiked. I paid $700, $800 for it total. So it's not the highest end of PCs, but it's fine. And that's all I'll say about it. All right. Okay, we're in the middle of the trench. I feel like that's a pretty solidly in the middle of the trench here. I'm not going to laugh at you for not having a PC. Most people don't have PCs. Who plays Spaceflight Simulator? It's literally for mobile. You know, Simple Rockets 2 is also for mobile, right? You can do both. I do both. I play on mobile and on PC. Oh, Tom, what you doing? Hold on. All right, we're gonna try something here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Look at that dumb cat. Look at this. Look at this little idiot. He's tangled up. Okay, you see the little black dot on his arm? That black dot is his green toy. I still have the green screen effect going, so it's cropping out the green toy. But Tom's over here, he's literally wrapped himself up in his toy. What a little moron. What a little dummy. Yeah, Tom's down here hanging out with me. He's I'll take a picture. I'll post a picture on YouTube for y'all to enjoy. Yeah, he's a big stupid idiot, but he's cute. He's cute down there. You look confused, dude. Oh, he's moving. You trying to get untangled? All right, I'll let him figure out how to get out of that. We're 10 kilometers down. 10 kilometers down. Still going. Holy cow. Try to make the sea dragon. He's a big goober. Yeah, he's a big goober, all right. If you knock my guitar over, I'm going to hit you with it, dude. You better not mess with that. What does goober mean? It's kind of like a colloquial saying for someone who's just like a silly fool, maybe would be a good way of describing it. Hey, I think we're close. Oh, hold on. I clicked on the radar on accident. Dude, did you just headbutt my chair? What are you doing? What a goober. Oh my goodness, dude. You've got your caps lock's still on there. All right, that's too far out. Can I adjust the sensitivity on this thing? There we go. Okay. What's my Latin long? No, that's not it. Isn't there a Latin long? I don't know. Is there a command that tells me Latin long? I don't have any Visi displays that'll tell me it right now. I dare you to create a rocket that is a Saturn V style that goes to the moon of the first moon of Brigo, and back twice. Twice, like go to the moon, come back, go to the moon, come back on the same rocket? No. I can go to the moon and back, and I don't even have to make a Saturn V style. Oh, what a look who's the goober now. Look at this moron over here, literally not looking at his displays. 48 degrees, 26 minutes, 32 seconds north. 67 degrees, 45 minutes, 28 seconds east. What's my favorite planet in Juno New Origins? Gas Giants, Eurydos. Because of the rings, it's beautiful, it's fun. I love it a lot. As far as like the ones you can actually land on, Nebra's a lot of fun. Taurus is a lot of fun. Probably one of those two. Okay, you know what? It's time. We're gonna do this. I'm tired of just looking into the abyss. We're gonna drive towards a wall and see if we can find like find the seawall to the trench. What do I think about blue cheese? Oh, gross. Blue cheese, cottage cheese, both disgusting. You shouldn't eat that. That's raw. Dude, that's spoiled milk. You shouldn't eat that. It's curdled. It's gross. Not meant for human consumption. All right, we're getting close. The wall should be coming up here, actually. Somewhere. The lights are angled down, but I should still be able to see it. We're going to try to find the wall of the trench, because then that at least tells us, you know, like, hey, we've got something here next to us. But it's telling me that we are... Okay, we'll just keep going forward. We can increase our speed. Let's go all ahead 1/3. Only reached Interstellar, no planets yet. I just started playing like a month ago. Yeah, it takes time. Dude, it takes time. Don't worry about it if you're having trouble getting to your first planet. It's not a big deal. Not everyone gets there right away. Do I remember Simple Rockets 1? I do. I own it still. It's not downloaded on my phone, but I could play it if I wanted to. All right, we're 12 kilometers down, and we're still diving. I could pitch all the way down here. Still nothing to see. So we're gonna pitch up instead. We're descending flat, and I'm moving forward ever so slightly. So we're just kind of coming like this. Oh! Look at that, guys! It's the wall. Finally. Oh my goodness. Have I landed on Volco? I have. I cheated a little bit to get there, but I did do it. It is difficult. I want to do another mission to Volco properly. All right, so that is the wall of the seafloor of the trench right there. Let's go out to this view real quick. Where is it? There it is. Okay. All right, we're 1 times time acceleration. This is regular game speed here. And we have reached the absolute bottom, the deepest, darkest depths here. I am filling up a ballast tank to arrest our forward motion. All right, so we're just floating. EVA. I really can't EVA in the submarine. Oh, Keaton Badowski, you just subscribed to me. Welcome to the community, dude. You should join the Discord too. Everything about this still screams heinously evil. I only still feel in danger. Although one thing I've noticed is we're still hearing, I think the game audio is too turned down. I'm still hearing the wave sound effect. Oh, we're gonna bump. We bumped. Well, we hit the ground very, very gently. I'm gonna turn here. We are basically nose into the wall here. Are we still descending? We are still descending. I'm gonna pump some more water off hull. Okay, there we go. Pump some more water off hull. There we go. I just want to hover for now. Doesn't count till 14 kilometers. I know. We're close. All right. Start the motors. Stop, fill, and drain. All right, we're pumping water back onto the ballast tanks. We're taking water onto the ship. Oh, I want to build. Oh, dude, yeah, we're building it. We're for sure building a base out here. No question about that. Okay, neutral buoyancy has been achieved. Not neutral. Okay, let's look back on our displays. I want to make sure we're getting away from the wall here. We need to go down into the deep again. That was cool. So we found, we confirmed that we are actually still in the water and on a planet because there is ground around us. That is disorienting. You're about to buy Simple Planes. I wouldn't. Keaton Vidosky, I wouldn't do that. It's not worth it. Well, let me phrase that. It's worth it. It's a good game. Simple Rockets 2 is better, dude. Buy Simple Rockets 2. If you want to buy Simple Planes, though, if you want to give the developers more money, they won't complain. But I'll tell you right now, Simple Planes is not as good. Simple Rockets 2 was in part designed to replace Simple Planes, and it, I believe, has done so successfully. All right, we are out over the water again. I'm going to fill my ballast tanks. Ballast tanks are full. We continue to descend to the bottom of the trench. We're 13 kilometers. So we actually are pretty close now to the bottom. The cat has untangled himself from his toy, and he's now sitting behind me. So that's good. He's not choking himself anymore. All right, so Iser Basra has absolutely convinced me to build a base down here. Because that would be freaking epic, wouldn't it? Simple Plane player wants to know your location. Hey, if you want to tussle, go for it, dude. Simple Planes is not that good. Hot take. It's just not that good. I mean, Simple Planes is a very fun game, and it's very good. Simple Rockets 2, yeah. Simple Rockets 2 is overall better. The dogfight mode is the one thing that Simple Planes has that Simple Rocket 2 doesn't have. Although, really, somebody could build a dogfighting script. You would just need the mod for the gun mod, the weapons mod. But you could do dogfighting in Simple Rockets 2. You would just need a Visi program for the other craft, and you could do it. Where's my displays? Here we are. We are 13.5 kilometers deep and still descending. Ooh, we're going, man. We are still going. You're new to this stuff. Hey, it's all right. Nothing wrong with being new to something. Okay, I'm gonna go north. Yeah, Easter egg or a Twilight Zone style monster would be appropriate, wouldn't it? We should be getting real close here. What's an idea you have for a planet you would like in the game? I don't know. I think they've done a pretty good job with the planets that are already in the game. Oh, here we go. Here we go, people. We've arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived. We are at the very bottom. The lowest point in the whole Juno system. Let's get a little bit lower, shall we? Filler ballast tanks just be slightly negatively buoyant here. All right, 180 feet more left. Not there yet. How long did this take? Coming up on an hour. We're coming up on an hour since we've been in the designer. Okay, there is the bottom right there. So I need to go this way, right? There we go. There it is, people. There it is. This is what you've all come here for. The bottom of the all right. So it's called the trench. We got to give it a name, right? It can't just be the trench. It needs to be the something trench. Vote in the chat. You guys figure out what it's going to be called. I'm going to do some station keeping here. Make the submarine not sink. Okay. That is about as good as I can get. Oh, shoot. Dang it. Okay. Pour, fill. 49, 50, 51. I need to balance my ballast tanks. I just screwed that up. Fill. Pour from that into these. Okay. So we are at 19 kilometers and stable. We are hovering. Peril trench. Did you mean to say peril? Like I am in peril, I'm in danger, P-E-R-I-L, or like pearl, P-E-A-R-L? I'm not sure what you meant by that. I Well, I mean that's it. That's all there is to really explore here, I guess. We really should have decked this out with more lights, huh? That was a mistake not to do. Oh, Isaac Peril. What did he invent? He's an inventor. What did he invent? Something good, I hope. Look at that. So that's the very bottom right there. Let's scoot on over here, shall we? Drain. Hold on. Fill and then drain. Drain. There we go. All right, we are coasting down. Stop. Drain. Fill. Okay. We could put maneuvering thrusters on this as well. Save location. Okay. Sorry. Save location. Now's the actual opportunity. We have to name this. I like the idea of peril trench. Not bad idea, but we need something a little better than that. Something a little bit more game specific. Come on, guys. Put our noggins together. We got to come up with a name with this place. For now, we'll just call it the trench. Boy, oh boy, we are down the 14.075 kilometer trench. Nothing if not specific, huh? Are we going to settle on the bottom? The Grand Trench of Drew. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to pump just a little bit more water off. Nope, dang it. Hold on, gotta balance the tanks. There we go. Okay, we are hovering. Did a little Leviathan Nest I actually kind of dig. I could get behind Leviathan Nest. That's not a bad one. Okay, I think we just bottomed out. That's it. All right. We are in the depths here. 14-kilometer trench is very descriptive. All right, are we settled on Leviathan's Nest? All right, I'm fine. I think that is a good name. Whose original idea was that? Iser Basra? Good job. You get the official thumbs up from me. That was a good name. Okay, we're going to be slightly heavier than water for a second. There we go. Come on. We stuck to the bottom or something? There we go. All right, we're climbing now. I need to get a good screenshot though. The problem is that there is literally so little light that you can't even get a decent screenshot down here. How do I frame this to be as interesting as possible, huh? How does one go about that? Quit laughing, it's a beautiful name. Next hour of the stream will be surfacing again. No, we're not gonna do that. What we are gonna do is I'm gonna rise up a little bit here. I'm gonna let the craft surface just a little bit. I'm gonna save location again, but we're gonna save it as Leviathan's Nest. Yep. GN6 has read my mind. We're respawning with more lights. That is 100% what we're going to do. We got down there. We did it. All right. We built a submarine that works. And we took it down to the bottom of Leviathan's Nest. Not bad. That's not bad, guys. All right. We need to make our submarine better now. Let's see. First things first, we're going to add the outside lights again. GN6 100% called my move here. We're going to add a array of lights. I will say we'll put them on the outside of these ballast tanks. And they're going to be low intensity, short range, wide angle lights. So we'll go spotlight angle way out, rotation pretty much straight down. What's the range on our forward lights here? These beam lights need to be 350. Okay, 200 sounds pretty good then. 1, 2, 3, 2 forward lights. We're going to do the exact same thing for this guy. Rotate him. Okay. So we've got 4 lights there. I also want some lights in here. So what I'm thinking, I don't know how good of an idea. No, it's probably not a great idea. Yeah, never mind. I was going to do 6 lights out of these portholes, but I'm actually deciding that's not as good of an idea. What I am going to do, select this guy. Intensity. This one's intensity needs to be up a little bit. And I'm going to move him just a little bit in like so. Come on. Come on. Nope. 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 All right. That's fine. Okay. Let's add. So we have these guys, which are pointing just kind of down like that. I'm actually going to bring their rotation angle out 30 degrees. 30 degrees looks good. Then we're going to add the bottom lights. So these are straight down, low range. These will be 200 as well. Spotlight angle 90. Hide the base. And we will tuck them up like that. Also just realized this piston's exposed here. There we go. Copy this guy. We're going to send him there. One more. And a third. We'll put him towards the back. I will space these out more accurately later. For now, we're just going to throw them on. I'll actually like measure out those distances later. Put some lights shining on the side. Not lights, but I do have an idea for... Copy the porthole here. That's too big. They should be smaller. How's that? What's happening? We're redesigning. Well, we're making not like a full-on redesign, but we're making some adjustments to our submarine here. And then we're going to send it back down to the bottom of the trench for a screenshot opportunity. I need to make this thicker. There. Yeah, that works. That works. Okay. Nope, that was the wrong one. Oh, Supreme Dorian is playing Juno New Origins, everybody. Dorian is playing Juno again. Names for a solar system name? Oh, gotcha. I see your previous comment. You're making a system. I don't know. Something with a bunch of numbers and letters in it, because that's how they actually are named and everything. Okay. We've got windows on either side. That's probably fine, honestly. The audio system. We could probably do a little bit better than Adios, but yeah, something, I don't know. There's a lot of opportunities here for you to be creative. So this is our cockpit. Should we add some new? No, we'll leave the cockpit alone for now. We'll leave the cockpit alone. I'll work on that later for the final version of this submarine. For now, it's fine. Forward lights. Forward lights. Forward lights. Forward lights, and we want this battery to be bigger, we said. Yep. Why not? Let's just let it run the whole length. Nice big battery. Lots of power, lots of stay time. Oh, John Christian is sub to Asynchronous Man. How fun. John Christian, welcome to the live stream. We are building a submarine. Well, we've built a submarine. We're upgrading the submarine. I kind of want some self-lighting lights, you know? You know what I'm talking about? Some lights that just point inwards so that the rest of the submarine is also illuminated. Maybe, here, let's do one on top. Give it some extension distance and rotate it forwards, wide angle, low intensity. Just kind of shift it back like that. How's that look? And then we can do the same up here. 0. But rotate it 190 degrees like that. 180 degrees, jeez. Can I make a docking tutorial for the new game? Docking has not changed since the update. I am planning on making a bunch of new tutorials, though. It's on the docket of things I want to do, but that gets long. That list is a long list. Yeah, well, I'm going to make some better tutorials. My intention is to come up with a list of like 10 topics that kind of cover every major topic that you could really want to. And put them together, make really well edited, very informative videos, and then take my old tutorial series down and just have the new one. I think that would be better. Because the first videos I did were that tutorial series. And that was before I wasn't as knowledgeable in the game. You gotta be kidding me. Problem. Problem. That's funny. That's funny. This is a funny problem. This is great. So, here's the lighting. It looks weird underwater. It is not supposed to look that red. Hey, there we go. Oh. Yeah, we are not at Leviathan's Nest, are we? Huh? Are we, gang? Nope. No, sir. Can TP up be used negatively? Can I go TP down? Is that possible? Is that something I could do? Can we do that? TP up negative 1,000. Hey, we can. Ah, sweet. Okay, so we're not totally shit out of luck. Okay. So I'm going to stop there. We're going to drain, fill, and fill. And I'll drain this one as well. All right, we're going to go down the last couple thousand here. Actually, okay. We're negative 13,000, so we're pretty close. Have I made a space shuttle before? I've made a space plane before. Space shuttles are tricky. Like a US style space shuttle is pretty tricky. I have attempted to, not successfully though. All right, we have starboard port ballast tanks. We have our C valves here. Let's time accelerate. Have you made a space shuttle before? No. Oh, that's the same question as before. This has really changed the colors to be weird. All the reflective surfaces are blue, which is funny because they really shouldn't be blue. They should just be white from the light, I guess. Let's lock our heading. Probably need to adjust our trim a little bit more still. We're going to drain this one. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to turn those off and fill this one. Drain this one. That was too much too fast. Okay. Fill this one. Drain this one. There we go. That's nice. How do you float in the ocean? You just float. I don't know, you just kind of float. How am I like sinking like this? I have the craft is heavier than water. So, for the guys who weren't here when I initially built the submarine and missed the first part of the stream, here's how I'm controlling buoyancy with the submarine. I have added a bunch of dead weight to all the different submarine parts to make it heavy enough that it is very close to sinking, but not quite. Then I added 4 ballast tanks. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Hold that thought, everyone. We are going to, real quick, pump our ballast tanks off. We're going to pump, fill. Okay. I want to look at my velocity information. Vertical, we are still sinking. Still sinking. Okay. Still sinking. Okay, so we're done with that ballast tank. Fill this one. Bingo. All right, we are slightly, very, very slightly positively buoyant. Okay, can you save the flight when you're done to see if the craft actually stays at the bottom? That's a great question. That's a great question. We'll do that. We will do that once we're done. But first, we got to have our screenshot. Heyo, Space Talk Cuffan. Hello. All right, while we're here, have I done a drone ship landing? No. Man, I love your videos. They're the best I've found on Super Rockets 2 and Juno, New Origins. Keep it up, man. You've made many people's days. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. That's not exactly a hard accomplishment. There are very few Juno New Origins content creators. Although there are a lot more now than there were before, so that's always good. Yeah, Jacob, you make a good point. It would be a shame to build a base that just back to the surface. Is there still not a tool to export our progress in the game between platforms, like export a save? Not yet, not to my knowledge. No. Oh, we are going to. No, we're fine. We're fine where we are. Okay, is it screenshot time, guys? Let's get rid of all this nonsense. We don't need any of that. Let's level off our ship. No, I'm rising again. Okay. Let's see. I want field of view to be narrower. Narrower. How's that look for a screenshot, huh? No, I don't want to look at my screenshots. There we go. What time is it for me? It's 9 p.m. It's late in the evening, coming into the night. I think that looks good. Should we call that a screenshot? All right, hold on. Everyone, stand by. Stand by. All stations, stand by. I'm getting out my snipping tool. We're going to take a screenshot. And then I'll bring Tom back up here. I don't know why the stream is... Oh, I still have display capture on. Oh, guys, I figured it out. I've had the display capture on the whole time, not game capture. Fascinating. Okay, now I just have game capture on. So that solves that problem. I guess it's not really a problem, but I wasn't intending to have my display shared. It's fine. Whatever. It's not a big deal. Okay. We're slowing down. We're slowing down. Come on, game. Uploading and downloading on the other platform. Oh yeah, Macario Mafioso makes a very good point. You can upload a save to the Super Rockets 2 website, and you can download from the Super Rockets 2 website. That would do it. That would be a perfectly valid way to transfer between platforms. And in fact, I don't know why I didn't say that earlier, because we do that literally all the time with the community system. Like we upload a save to the platform, and then anyone can download it, and then basically take turns uploading and downloading the save. Absolutely would be a valid way to do that. So, thank you, Macaro, for pointing out the obvious. I don't know why it took me so long to realize that is absolutely a way you can do it. Good question though. Good question. It's a very thoughtful question to have there. All right, snipping tool is loading. There we go. New snip. Is that a good angle? Are we happy with that angle? Hold on. Cancel. Why is it? Hold on. New snip. Why is my bar coming in? I don't want the bar there. That's dumb. That's fine. We'll just copy that. Sweet. All right, so we're down here, man. We're down here. Yeah, say cheese. Let's recenter our camera. I want to repin my ballast tanks. Starboard ballast tank, port ballast tank, whole isolation valve. Got them set up. Cool. All right, let us switch to our pilot. Let's see, radar and navigation. I had to zoom in just to be able to know that I hit the right things. Okay. So we are engaging our drives here. We're going to go all ahead standard. And we're going to explore the bottom of the canyon. Hey, buddy, you making some noise back there. Are you hungry? You want some more food? You want some more food? Yeah? You gonna come over here? If you come over here, I'm gonna pick you up. John Christian, yes. Traditionally, fairings, I mean, they don't have to be, but yes, it is a very common practice for fairings to be taller than or wider than the fuselage of the rocket. That is pretty common. I'm trying not to run aground right now. Yeah, big head, slim body. That's a good way of thinking about it. All right, we are away from the wall here. Let's control our speed. Control our speed. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Now we can get moving forward a little bit. And we're going. And hey, look who just decided to join us, guys. It's the cat. Oh, hi Tom. Hi Tom. Hey. It's the cat. Tom, do you have anything you want to share with your fans? You want to have anything you want to say to your fans? Huh, bud? Huh, bud? We're gonna crash into the wall there. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. See? But we just ran aground. See, we just ran aground right there. It's all your fault. Oh, things are actually breaking. Oh shoot. What broke? Did our rudder break? It did. Okay. So yeah, if you hit a seawall at 10 meters per second, that'll do it. Whoops. Tom's back. All right. It's time. It is time, guys. Do you know what time it is? Does everyone know what time it is? It is time. TP. Nebra. 000. We're teleporting to Nebra. We're going to take this thing out on a tour on a ocean planet orbiting Tydos. Should be interesting. People do that. Oh, sick. So problem. This is not what I had in mind. Ah, well, this isn't the lake I had in mind. Yeah, we're not in water. TP, I forget that 000 is the volcano on Nebra. Nebra 1514-0. Just like off to a bit. Oh, that's a good screenshot right there. Look at that. That's a good screenshot. I haven't seen this one before. I like this one. Time warp today. We will, once we get into the ocean, we will. Okay. Here we go. So here is Nebra. Let's zoom out a bit. Let's see where we are. Here's Nebra. It is a ocean planet with volcanic islands. It's pretty cool, actually. And it's basically tailor-made to be a good place to explore with this submarine here. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to adjust our trim. Actually, we'll pin these here. Forward trim and aft trim. Okay. I'm going to pin this guy. Pin this guy. Set him to fill. All right, we're doing all our basic valve lineups here. Getting all of our ballast tanks ready to go, and then we will start submerging. Yeah, it's really, really wavy out here. That is true. That is certainly the case. This is this is really wavy. Let's see if we can't dive down here. Let's get under these waves, shall we? Let's continue to fill our ballast tanks to be negatively buoyant here. I just realized I filled the aft. No, I had already filled this one up. It's fine. No, it's not. It's not fine. Shoot, I bungled that up. There we go. Okay. Disable the trim tanks. There we go. All right, we're good. We're fine. I just had to do a little water inventory balancing there. And we should be good. We are negatively buoyant. How deep do we think this place is, huh? I'm betting it's pretty freaking deep. But I don't actually know how deep these oceans are. You guys want to find out? Okay. Nebra's Ocean's actually nicer. Like, color-wise, Nebra's Ocean is nicer. I like it. I actually do like this a lot. Let's drain, and I'm going to have this guy fill. There we go. Actually, set this to fill, this to drain. Okay. Is there more water in the other tank? No? Odd. I feel like we're short water inventory. Okay, another hour of back screen. No, we're not doing another hour of that. It should not take an hour. We're doing a couple of minutes. If this is like super deep, I'm giving up. But it shouldn't be, this ocean shouldn't be that deep. 10+ kilometers deep. Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? All right, what do you say we literally nosedive this thing, huh? What do you guys say? Want to nosedive it? I say we nosedive it. Let's take a look at... Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to drain... No. Flip this. There we go. I don't know why the... Come on, just point downwards. Oh, you know what? It's torque from the... It's got to be torque from the freaking engines that's doing that. Let's pull up our autopilot. Maybe we can make that stronger. What is going on with this thing? It really doesn't want to be... It doesn't like this angle of attack. Let's put it that way. Oh, hey, guys, I found the bottom. So it's 2 kilometers deep here, by the way, in case you were wondering. Hey, we did it. We found the bottom. Oh, the water density is actually different here, right? It is, because my ballast tanks are full and we're still buoyant. So we have to station keep with the engines. That's interesting. Okay, well. Come on, get all the way. I want all the way down. Nice. There we go. All right, perfect. Now we're down Down at the bottom of Nebra, guys. Look at that. That's actually a pretty cool shot. Lower gravity. So gravity wouldn't impact a relative density, right? If the gravity of the planet is lower, which it is, then the entire like obviously I'm less dense, but also the water is less dense. So like the relative density is the same. The water, whatever this liquid that we're in, isn't water. It's something that is actually more dense than liquid water, which is weird because liquid water is really dense. That's a pretty cool GIF right there. I like that as I'm gonna save that as a GIF. All right, guys. So that's it. We built a submarine. Not only did we build a submarine, we built a pretty freaking good submarine. It handles well. It's tuned pretty well. It actually behaves like chef's kiss. I like this a lot. This will be fun. I'm gonna put some more polish on this before uploading it for everyone else to see. But if you would like to see it, then just wait on the Simple Rockets 2 website, or correction, whoa, the Juno New Origins website. And then, you know, you can probably check it out from there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. Tonight was fun. I really enjoyed this. I hope you guys all did too. Congratulations again, Jundrew. If anyone from the dev team on Jundrew is watching the live stream here, congratulations, guys. 6 years of hard work is wild. To finally see this project come to 1.0 and like really get to enjoy it, and like just how, you know, how amazing it is that I have a submarine on an ocean planet exploring the bottom of an ocean. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty special thing. So thank you to Jundrew for all the hard work and dedication you guys have put into this game. It's really special. And I hope that more people would play it and experience it. So anyway, guys, I hope the rest of you have a good rest of your days, mornings, nights, evenings, whatever time in the world it is for you. And I'll catch you in the next video. This is Deltlead, and I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, and take care, everyone.